morning, everybody. It's another lovely day out here. It's just pretty darn peaceful out. Not a whole lot going on this morning. Okay, well, I want to pull this pan off this new engine, just see what it is. So let's get it flipped over and see what it is. Hopefully we can get this thing shoved in this car today. Slowly. Okay. Woo! Those all look like 3/8 with an exception of a half in a couple spots. Nope, they're 3/8. And a couple halves. Let's see. Yep, that's a half. Okay, I gotta go get a 3/8. Oh. Let me go get a 3/8 out of the pickup real quick. Okay, let's pull the rest of these out. Okay, let's see what this thing looks like in here. Oops. Whoops. Oh boy. Looks clean. This thing doesn't look like it's ever been ran. Yeah, I'm sure that's a 350. I'm just 99% sure of it. Looks like DCRE 1352. Let me get my phone. Let's do one 352. Well, it's not telling me a whole lot. These are 30 thousandths over though. Let's see. If y'all can see right in there, which I don't think you can, but right on the edge of this piston, there's 030. So they're 30 thousandths over. There's a possibility it could be a 383. It should be a 3.75 stroke. If it is. So let's see. So I'll be back as soon as I figure this out. Okay guys, I do think it's 383. It's been into, which is just crazy to me. So let's get this pan back on. We'll get it off the engine stand. We'll go to the other shop, get the clutch alignment tool, because I forgot it over there. And we'll have this at 383 in the Nova. Okay, so I just got back from getting parts. Boy, I had to go all the way to town for the clutch alignment tool. So we'll get this out. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting stuff back in. And so 3, 2, 1, time lapse. Well, guess who gets to make another trip to town, because wouldn't you know it, that's an earlier style flywheel compared to the later style engine. So I get to go to town and buy me a new flywheel. So I have a flex plate that fits it. I'm gonna take it to town, get a new flywheel, and maybe do a little bit of magic on there. So we'll be back again after a while. Well guys, I finally think I got everything I need from town. I went ahead and put on the flywheel, clutch. I took the alignment tool, shoved her in there. She lined up good. So put the starter on, put the oil sending unit on with a T so I can have a mechanical oil pressure gauge. I got the fitting for the water temperature in there. There was also one more. Oh, I think there's an ammeter, but that'll hook up to the battery or alternator or something. So we'll worry about that here in a little bit. The only other thing I have left to do is shove it in the car. And I got a plug that I got to put in here, but with that chain there, it makes it hard. So anyways, let's get y'all set up real quick. I got to clean all this stuff up. So in 3, 2, 1, and we're clean enough to go over there. So why don't we just go ahead and move this engine on over. I thought about painting this engine bay, but I just don't have enough time to do it. So lots of things, this whole engine bay will clean up once I get just the dirt off of it. I mean, I did paint it several years ago, so it will clean up, and then all I'll have to do is fender flares and stuff like that. Underneath is really clean, good wash, and it'll come right out. So let's see if we can get this engine in there. I'm going to need to turn it around though. This engine is facing the absolute wrong way. So let's get it turned around right now before we get any closer. And I want the back end to be sticking up, so I need to grab another link too. So what we'll do, we'll pick this up. Oh, I need to bring that down just a little bit more. That ought to do it. Want to be on this link right there. Give the chain a twist. I think, you know, maybe. Maybe it'll pick up now and spin around for us. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Now we can shove this beautiful engine in there. All right, let's go to time lapse. Be done with this thing. Okay, y'all, the exhaust is on and bolted up. I put a PCV valve in there and I put this fuel line on, the fuel pump. Next, I guess I'm gonna try to stab this distributor. Let's see. Oh. Well, guess we'll have to take this completely out. Okay, let's get this distributor stabbed in there. See, I want it like that. Wait. Nope. Come on. Gotta get something to turn that dry shaft. I want it like that. That dry shaft needs to be pretty straight. So I'll have to look down in there and see where she is. Oh, let me get a screwdriver so I can just get in there and look. Okay, so I've got a pretty long screwdriver. That oil pump dry shaft is completely facing the wrong direction. There we go. Now let's try her again. Want that facing like that. Oh, nope. I am wondering if I've got that sitting straight almost. I'm putting it in like that. Let's try to spin that. Just a hair bit more. Well, can't see nothing. There we go. I'm wondering if this distributor just happens to be too long. I don't know. Oh no. No, no, no. I know what the problem is. Dang it. My oil pressure sensor's in the way. Darn it. Okay, well, I guess I can't have an oil pressure sensor there. I'll have to go down by the oil filter to put an oil pressure sensor for a gauge. See, I'm hitting right here. That sucks. Okay, well, I'll work on that some more tomorrow. I am hot, I'm tired, and I'm hungry. So, I'm going inside. We'll catch y'all sometime tomorrow. Hey guys, well, my battery died last night and I didn't realize it, but I got the carburetor on, got the distributor shoved in there. Pretty much we got the whole front end of the engine to do. So let's just get after it. I think I'm gonna go after the water pump next. throw the water pump on, and I got this thermos, the gauge plumbed in. I don't have it wired up in the cab, but that'll come later. And I also got to get an oil pressure in there still, so I've got quite a bit left to do. But let's start with this water pump, then we can get the power steering and the alternator on, fan, stuff like that. So let's just get started. I got this water pump on, but unfortunately it will not work because this has threads down in here, and I need this bolt to go through there. So unfortunately we'll have to use this water pump, which is fine. This water pump was brand new, but it's orange. So I might take a minute, paint this black, throw it on there, and we'll go from there. So give me a minute, let me get this cleaned up and painted black. Okay, while that tacks up a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and run some fuel line. I'm gonna start with the new fuel filter, and we'll go ahead and put the fuel line on, let that dry up some. I can run plug wires and stuff like that, and I'll take this old water pump off. So let me get all that done. Okay, we're adding oil, getting ready for the first start. My alternator bracket isn't going to work, so I've got to get a new alternator bracket. Boy, this is exciting. But this funnel takes forever. Oh boy, my arm's getting tired. And I want to clean off the fenders before I crank it up. I might put a little snug on that distributor. That way it just doesn't spin. But we should have her as soon as gas gets up to the carb. And there might be a little bit in the carb. Oh, and I need to hook up the fuel. The throttle linkage. I don't have a whole lot to do. Lots of little things. I bet you she runs. What we're curious about is what cam it has in it. I decided not to pull the cam because they're so easy to damage. So that is the only thing I did not really think to do. Come on, take her in. Okay, first oil that this car has ever seen is in. Now I got to get a new water temperature gauge. Mine had broken, so okay, oil is in. Roy's pretty excited to hear this thing run too. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna set y'all back here real quick while I clear off those fenders. And then we'll see about going for a start. Okay guys, I think it's finally go time. We'll see if she cranks up. Let's see. Oh, I don't have a throttle spring on. Wonder what I did with that. Oh, it's right here. And no, it's not gonna be right for this engine, but it's what I got right now. So, let's see. I'll hook it in there. Okay, let's go. Oh, let's just check one more time. I'm nervous. Ignition hooked up. Can't do the water alternator yet. Doesn't look like anything's gonna hit the crankshaft. Plug wires are on. Oh, the only possibility is if I have the distributor 180 degrees around, and I don't think I do. So, are we in neutral? Yes, we are. Look at there. Oh boy, that sucker wanted to run. It's full of fuel. Let's click that choke off. Oh, whew. Let's try it again. No fuel. I don't know why. Oh, there is fuel. Yeah, it's just flooded now. So, let's spin that whole. Wish I could get that choke to go off. I'll just spin that just a little bit. Let's get this choke open. Whew. It's flooded. But boy, she started. She started and she ran. Oh, we're gonna have to get her to not flood. So I guess I'm gonna just have to hold that throttle open. I wanna keep this choke open. Wonder if there's something I can wedge right there just to hold it open for me. I got plenty of crap, just what's the right crap? All right, let me get this choke wired open. Oh, here's a piece of wire. We'll wire that choke open and then we'll try to crank her up one more time. Let me shut the key off so we don't run that battery dead. So I'll wire this open real quick. Okay, choke is wired open. Doesn't look the best, but it does look like it'll work. Okay, we are way retarded. So I spun it. Maybe we'll go that way. Boy. Well, I'm gonna have to do some fine tuning on it to keep her alive. But boys, she is up and running. So I'm gonna get out of here for tonight. I'm hot and tired again. So we will catch you guys sometime tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna keep this short, sweet, and to the point. I got the car dialed in sort of, and we're gonna take it up and down the road and see what happens. This will be the first drive of the car. It is running much better. Let me get another battery in here and we'll take her for a ride. Oh boy, please help us. I think we're gonna need it. So let me get this camera changed out. We'll be right back. Okay, one thing that I'm pretty sure of, I'm gonna need an aluminum 3-core radiator. That's one thing I'm pretty darn sure of. So let's get in this thing and see what happens. This thing's awfully loud now. Ooh. Oh boy. I gotta keep a close eye on my water temperature. Oh yeah. This thing has so much power. I forgot to add power steering fluid though. That might be a problem. Ooh. Dang, that's not even opening up the 4 barrels. Yeah, this thing is freaking sick. It's freaking wicked. Should we do the first burnout with the new engine? Yeah, this thing is freaking awesome. So there we go, first drive with the new engine. Oh, that's so mean. Yeah. We're gonna have to clear some stuff out of the way so I can park this thing. So, oh boy. Now I'll have to do an oil change on the sucker. Oh man, that thing is sick. Holy cow. But they only wanted me to go 2 miles, so we went a mile there. Well, 3/4 mile there, 3/4 mile back. We ought to be fine. So now I'll drain the oil, refill it. I gotta get this shop cleaned up. It's pretty bad. So I've got a mess. But man, that thing is sick. Wow. That engine is making some power. Boy, that's making some power. So, yeah. All right, well, I gotta clean this shop up. I don't know what we'll do next. We'll throw the hood on or something. So, drain the oil, change it. I also wanna park it on a clean spot and watch underneath of it and see if there's any drips of any kind. But man, that thing it rumbles, man. It rumbles. I am just ecstatic about that engine. It is a beast. It is a beast. So I also want to clean up the plug wires and stuff like that. So anyways, so I'll catch you guys here in a little while, maybe tomorrow. Peace.